Hi, and welcome to Mom Boss Chronicles. We are your hosts. I am Jen.
I'm Sue.
And we are empowering and inspiring people through meaningful conversations. So make sure to like and subscribe to listen to great content weekly.
Welcome back to Mom Boss Chronicles. We have a special guest here with us today, Megan Khichi. She is a local photographer. She is a fellow mom. She's a PTA boss. She's got it going on. And we get to work out together at Carbone. I'm so very excited to have you here today because I obviously follow you on Instagram. I follow your photography journey. I have also done photos with you before with my family and have gotten such rave reviews. You are definitely a master at your craft for sure. And so I was really excited to have you come on today and for Jen and I to chat with you because, you know, I think like one, my question is, how did you get into photography? What was the inspiration for you? What was that like aha moment that you were like, I'm pursuing this as my career?
Well, I was always definitely a creative. I took photography classes in high school, like film photography classes.
Wow.
Where you had to like print out or
go in the dark room. Yeah, and develop the film. And I remember like I sold a picture and my mom was like, well, you're now a professional. You sold a photo. And I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, I'm going to college for journalism. That's the end of that, you know?
Yep.
So that's what I did. I graduated with a print journalism degree, which I never used.
Oh, wow. Where'd you go to college?
Rutgers.
Okay.
Yep.
A great school.
Good old Rutgers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you rah-rah?
So great school, got your journalism, and then what?
Well, to go off topic on non-photography things, I went because I was obsessed with a magazine growing up called Sassy, which I believe might be something you won't remember because I think I'm older than both of you. But if you know Jane magazine, Jane Pratt used to be editor-in-chief of Sassy.
Okay.
I had a sister 6 years older than me, so she would get it, I would read it. I was like, that's it, I'm done. I'm going to be the next Jane Pratt.
Yeah.
Fast forward to getting an internship at Jane.
Oh, wow.
Oh, get out of here.
And realizing how working with women who are in that realm of what's the next best thing kind of was really catty.
Like toxic.
Very.
Yep.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't think I want to do this, actually.
And you're in your young 20s and you're like, this isn't what I want to keep doing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So all along the way, I'm the girl out at the bars with my Canon Power Shot.
Oh my gosh. I love that.
Right?
Yeah.
You were the documenter.
Taking the
Or,
pictures,
for the
bringing
phone.
it to Costco the next day,
Wow.
dropping it off for 1 hour, and walking around the store for an hour as I waited for
You were
my
excited.
doubles
Yeah.
to get printed. Because obviously you got doubles to hand out to
To give
everybody.
your friends,
Aw.
of course.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then Kodak Gallery, which used to be called O Photo, I'm really dating myself here, became a thing. And then it was like, now I'm switched over to a digital, okay? And I guess the Power Shot would have been digital. But yeah, so now I'm at digital, and I'm uploading these photos to ophoto.com. And I'm emailing it to all my friends, and then I'm waiting to, like, I'll get a notification that they opened the album, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
And so I'm, like, refreshing.
It was like a rush.
refreshing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, you saw it. And you could, like, make comments on the picture. I mean, it was
Before
Facebook.
social media.
Yeah, it
Yes.
was Facebook and
How cool.
whatever. And so,
Right.
like, that was what I did. I was, like, sharing everything with everyone. And then social media came.
Yeah.
And it was like, here's all these photos that I'm always taking, you know?
Yeah.
And then people were like, you're actually pretty good. Like,
You had an eye for
yeah,
it. Like,
can you
just-
like take pictures of my kid?
Oh, wow.
And I was like, yeah, sure. Not charging, just like, okay. Like,
I
still
like
not
to-
thinking at this point, like,
It's a career.
it's going to be a career.
Yeah.
And fast forward like 14 more career changes after like not
That's
wanting
what
to
the
do
20s
journalism.
are made for. I did this.
Yeah,
Yep. You
yeah.
gotta figure your way out.
Yeah, so I mean, and here I am. And is this what I want to do for the rest of my life?
Yep.
It's yet to be seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But that's, yeah, it was just like a thing. And then, so then when I married my husband, 2009, we were gifted like a good camera.
Nice.
Right. That was like what I wanted for our honeymoon.
That's
Yep.
awesome. And
A
you're
real
obsessed.
camera with like interchangeable lenses, whatever. And then it was like, well, I don't know how to use this thing. I just put it on auto and
Right.
go, you know, which I didn't learn before our honeymoon. Kicking myself for that now.
To do another honeymoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got to go back to the Amalfi Coast.
There you go.
Yeah.
Do it.
But yeah, when I get a camera like that, because we've had nice cameras, I just don't take the time to learn it. But that's something like you as a photographer, do you like to sit and figure out what settings? That's important to you, right? To me,
just
it's like, whatever.
owning it. Like,
Yeah.
if you just own it and you do it on auto, you're like, wow, these pictures are so much
Yes.
better than everything else.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, I was like, I think I need to learn how to take it out of auto.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And like really
Yeah.
Next
adjust
steps.
it.
Yeah. So I was living in Hoboken at the time, and there was Craig Dale offered this like adult photography, like take your camera out of auto class.
And you did it.
And I took that while pregnant with my first daughter. And just at that point, like already I knew I had like the eye for the composition and things like that,
Yep.
but needed to learn how to use the camera properly.
And then it
still
opened up a
didn't
world.
think. Yeah, still didn't think I was gonna like leave
Charge it.
work
Yes.
Right.
to do this.
Yeah.
You know.
So then how did that leap happen?
Well, while all these things are happening, I became a teacher and
Oh, wow.
did that for 10 years.
Public school?
Part-time, part public, part private,
Wow.
all special education, behavioral, middle school.
That's intense.
Wow.
That's why I'm not doing it anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like there's an
Yeah.
expiration date, you know, for sure. That's a lot.
It is.
Yeah.
But 10 years is a long time, and you did 10 years. That's amazing.
I did 10 years. I've got all of the degrees and
Wow.
all of the certification. I'm back to subbing because I have a slow season
Yeah.
in the winter. And so we were like, maybe just to like do something with my time.
Right.
Like, you know,
And it's nice, I'm sure, to get in and out, not to be there all year.
well, I'm not writing the plans.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not dealing with all of the bureaucratic
Right.
BS that goes along with it.
Yep.
And I'm choosing to go in the schools where my daughters
That's awesome.
are. So
You get to know.
two of them are in the one school, one's in the other.
Yeah.
And so like now I'm driving them to school and they're like visiting me like on their on my prep and
Yeah.
what have you. So it's been fun just to like be around them.
Yeah.
And so
absolutely.
everybody keeps asking like, so is this like, are you going back? I'm like, not if I don't have to.
Yeah.
I know. Education and being a teacher, I give them a lot of credit. That's not easy.
Yeah, and also like I've gotten a taste of like not working 9
Right.
to 5
Yes.
or whatever,
Right.
Yeah.
40 hours.
Yeah.
And using your
It's
creative.
kind of hard to like go to go back to that. Yeah.
Especially, you know, because because my daughters are 8, 10, and 12, and they are extremely active.
Yeah, your daughters. How do you keep up with their
3
like
girls. Yes.
athletic schedule? Oh my god!
Are they all
Didn't
busy?
you have like 8 games
yeah.
you went to one day? I was
8 to 8 one day, yeah. I know. That was a record. That was 13 in the weekend.
Oh my gosh.
But like I have 11 this weekend and we have
Whoa.
12 next weekend. So it's actually it's become the norm,
Yeah.
and it's just like a Tetris game. For my husband, like I can be like, we have this, and then we have this, and then we have this, and he's like,
Mind blown.
you know.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, let's write it down so you can see it,
Right.
and then that's what I've been like. Another friend of mine was like, I'm losing my mind, and I'm like, write it down.
Yeah.
Like look at it there, and also, like so, you know, related to the photography in my busy season, if I'm working like every day and a shoot here and a shoot here, and then this one's here and this one's here, recognizing that if you look at it overall, your mind is going to explode.
Yeah.
But if you're like, okay, I have the 9, and when I'm done with the 9, I have the 10, you know, and just taking each thing, like,
Step
you
by
know,
step.
to quote the Alcoholics Anonymous,
Yes.
one day at a time.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, it's so true.
And you're a photographer. I'm sure people want to have their photos done on weekends and evenings, and that's peak
Yeah.
season for your girls. And like, so that's a balancing act.
It is, and I think I hope I'm like, you know, I am attracting the type of client that recognizes like my priorities
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
them,
Yeah.
and you know, like someone just booked me for November 15th for
Oh,
a family
wow.
photo session, and I was like, listen, I won't have any schedules until, you know, September.
I know, until
we
you
could
know.
check back about
Yeah.
like the time it's going to be, and everybody knows like I'm like I have a window from 2 to 4
Mm-hmm.
or 6 to 8, and I'm not going to miss my kids' things.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To
It's a non-negotiable.
It's
Yeah.
authenticity,
Yeah.
and it's it's a non-negotiable, and that's okay. And the right people will respect that.
Yeah.
And if they don't,
Most of them are in the same boat. They're
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
"Oh, girl, I get you.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm.
Right.
I don't have the time
Yep.
either."
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, and
We
I'm
deal
sure
with the
you do
same.
the same
100.
thing. Like
Yep.
you have the ability to do that.
Yep.
The career that
Yeah,
you've chosen.
I just tell people I have an appointment scheduled, whether that appointment is with my kids or a professional appointment. That's all
I'll
they
say
need
I'm
to know.
booked that day.
Yep, I'm booked up until 4. Yeah.
Yep.
And I think people respect that. Like that's
Yeah.
yeah.
It also is like perceived value where you're like, oh, sorry, I'm only available from this time to this time. Because then they're like,
Oh, I need to grab her.
she is like
In
Yeah.
in demand. I'm like, yes, on the side of the soccer field.
Yeah.
I'm highly in demand.
So when
You know, doing the laundry for the
Right.
uniforms.
Yes.
when you are on the soccer field and all that, are you taking the photos or do you
Yeah.
like take a break from
I'm
it?
doing way too much free work, I gotta tell you.
love it.
Between, like from here, I was saying, like, I have to go do, like, photos for yearbook
Oh, yeah.
for the girls, my youngest daughter's school. And yeah, I'm just, like, taking photos and just sending them to everybody and putting albums up and just being like, download what you want. And I do it because I love it and because I like to share, but there is the added benefit of people seeing that and then
Yes.
being like, oh, do you do family
It's
photos?
advertising.
Totally.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
but I'm not sneaky about it. I'm not trying to be shady.
No,
Yeah.
and I feel like that's so helpful because if I didn't know you did photos, but I'm very friendly with you in the soccer field, and you sent me a beautiful photo of my kids, then I could be like, "Wow, can I talk to you about getting photos
Yeah.
done?" For, like that's
Yeah.
a great, easy way for a parent to find something that they are looking for.
And it turned out you already like me.
Exactly. Like I have rapport with you.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, we're comfortable with each
Yeah.
other. So do you mind taking photos? Like, which
Yeah.
is I think such a beautiful way to build your clientele.
And that's why I would like to think that's why people come back to me. Of
course.
is
They feel
because,
comfortable.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
suck.
Yeah.
No.
Totally.
Like,
Photos and personality.
listen, at the end of the day, we're all in sales, right? We're selling our services,
Yeah.
and
No
like
matter what we do.
we don't.
Yeah.
We're not salesy.
Yes.
You know, where it's like, oh, hey, you know, you did my service, and you would
Yeah.
we sit down and talk about, you know, like
Yeah.
it's not like that's. You're helping your community, like you're being. Oh, hey, I'm
Yeah.
here to take. Like,
This is what I like to do.
I'm a part of
Yeah.
my community, and I'm taking pictures of. I'll be happy to share with you, and if you want to work with me, something cool. If you don't,
And
we're
if
still
you
cool.
don't, that's
We're still
okay.
cool.
If you
Like,
already have
yeah.
somebody, that's cool. Who is
Right.
it? Oh, I've never heard of them. Let me check them out.
Right.
Yeah.
Easy
You know?
peasy.
So when your daughter was born 12, was that when you started getting into photography more, or?
Yeah, so the year that I had my daughter, she was an IVF baby. Lots of challenges.
Oh, I can imagine.
I had started at a public school where my classroom was the self-contained classroom for these kids' behavioral disabilities that in the past would have been kicked out
Wow. So
and
you got
sent to
Wow.
an out of school placement for
Yeah.
them.
So this is really tough.
Very serious.
So, like, districts started realizing it's so much cheaper to keep these kids in house because now we're not paying tuition.
Right.
We just have to pay salary of one teacher. Because when I was in the private sector, they were, and this was, 15, 20 years ago, it was like $35,000 a student to send them to these out of placement
Wow.
districts. So,
Yeah.
that's probably double now,
Yeah. It's a lot of money.
and you're paying for a kid that needs help, but that most of the people in school think should be kicked out, So I went into a middle school where these teachers were very upset that these kids were still allowed to be in the school district. So I was not well received because of
Your job, I guess.
my position.
Because your
Yeah.
position was to take care of them. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
my gosh,
So
you have
it's
the
like-
job that nobody wants.
And it's like, we're talking middle school where normally they're switching classes and they're staying in my room the whole day.
Oh man, that's hard on anyone.
And it's up to 3 grade levels in
Oh
a
my
classroom.
God.
Oh
So
my
I had
God.
6, 7, 8 in the room
Yeah.
All day.
all day.
That like
Yeah.
in the room all day. Those are the formidable years,
I
and the
know.
difference between those 3 grades
It's extreme.
is a
Well,
is a lot.
and
like,
and generally these students with behavioral problems, while they may be very smart, haven't applied themselves. So now the grade levels that I'm teaching is like extremely varied.
Yep.
Also, I'm writing lesson plans.
So it's not cohesive at all.
Now everybody's doing their own thing at the
Yeah.
same time. Like I would try,
Are you
like
by yourself in the
you get
an aid?
an aid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But still, it's a lot.
Yeah, but you have to write everything. Some aids are great, some are just a body.
Yeah.
More like a bodyguard, a security in the room. But what I found in any situation when I worked with this type of youth is that they had never had stability before you.
Yep.
So I was actually really respected. I was never, ever once in all those years like fearful for myself
Yep.
Awesome.
or my safety because I was providing them a nurturing situation that they had never had before.
Right,
And
right.
so,
That they needed.
yes.
Yeah.
It's like they're kids.
I know.
And at the end of
Yeah.
the day,
They just need
they
the
need
guidance.
they need love
Yeah.
and a hug
Yeah.
and feel
Yeah.
secure and safe with the adults that they're with.
So that was, I loved what I did. When I did it at the private school, I had a great teaching partner, and we were super tight and still are. And I would have stayed there forever, but the private schools were closing because they weren't receiving the funding.
Yeah.
So it was like, and then my mom kept saying, like, you need to go to public school because then you could start collecting
Pension.
pension.
Yeah. And I guess they do it differently, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like,
Fine.
for my future, just trying to get through today.
Yeah, right.
So I went into the public school and I lasted 1 year.
Wow.
So at that point, we had our daughter.
Yeah.
And you were like, I can't do this, right?
It was at the insistence of my husband, who was like, you are taking everything home with you.
Yeah.
You know,
And now you have a
emotionally.
baby.
And yeah, and like, how can you be what
Showing
we
up.
need you to be
Yes,
for
as a
her
mom.
Right.
Yeah.
if you're carrying all of this? You know,
I
like,
imagine
it's
that's
time to
so
focus
hard.
on our family.
Yeah. It's
not
hard.
all the
How do you
others.
leave that stuff at work? I mean, if you're a human, caring human, which you are, you know, like, you can't just
Compartmentalize.
Right.
No.
Right. I
It's
mean,
hard,
I'm fortunate
yeah.
enough to be, in a position where I could do that.
Yep.
You know, that I
Yeah.
could rely on him for a
Right.
couple years.
And he was supportive. That's awesome.
Yes.
Yes. That's
Yeah.
really cool. Great
Yeah. He
partner.
was like, you've been doing this photography thing on the side. You know, you get, as a teacher, you can get up to 2 years maternity leave.
Oh, that's awesome.
Take the 2 years,
Yeah.
see where you can go with
Yeah.
it.
and
And
then,
then,
we'll regroup.
we'll, if you have
Yeah.
to go back, we'll figure that out next. And
But you
so
did
we
it.
hit 2 years and and he was like, all right, that's good. It's just like, I kept being like, it's like supplementing. It's like doing the fun things with the kids, or, whatever little extra things we
Yes.
needed. And
Yeah.
then it was like, okay, well, now can you get more work? Life's not getting any cheaper.
So was that hard to scale? So then you started doing it, and then was scaling it even bigger? Was that a hard
When
thing?
they were younger, actually, it was very easy for me to say yes to everything,
That's cool.
because they were just around, wanting me and my attention and my presence, but not requiring me to drive them places.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Right.
Yeah.
a chauffeur.
Yeah, you were dictating what they do. It's not
Right.
like they
Yeah.
have their own life. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was home, I'm home Monday through Friday taking them to the parks, taking them here,
Keep them
taking
busy.
them where,
Yeah.
and working my schedule around my husband, who also has a very convenient schedule as a college professor.
Oh, that's
Oh,
awesome.
wow.
So,
okay.
so he doesn't work 5 days.
That's amazing.
Also, so it was like,
That's cool. And he
so
was
easy
supportive
to
of it.
do,
Yeah.
when you're not in school, I'm at work, and, still have time together.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that.
That's
That's
Yeah.
very important.
So then
Yeah.
do you do mostly families? Like, what's your favorite?
Right. So at the time, I did get into weddings, and I was
How are weddings?
literally, I'm
That's a
not
long-
doing them anymore.
Yeah,
I
I
was say
like-
that's a long
So
day.
I still have an event company, but I did corporate events. Weddings, no, good.
Because that's stressful, right?
Too much.
And you gotta get
It's a lot.
pictures of
It's
the
a
bride.
12-hour
It's very
day. It's a
emotional.
12-hour day to
It's
start.
a long day.
It's taxing on the
emotional.
body,
I can imagine all the standing. Yeah.
carrying
Running
the equipment,
around, right?
yeah,
90-degree August day.
pacifying,
And then pressuring, like, did I capture that moment?
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, did I get
Yeah.
that moment?
and I didn't do well with that.
Yeah.
I would, Friday night, say, like the wedding Saturday, I'm just in a pissy mood
imagine.
because I'm just thinking about
Yeah.
how
The
I'm gonna-
long
what all the things I'm going to be missing with my
Right.
children at home,
Yeah.
and then waking up bratty in the morning and going there and thinking, like, this is somebody's best day of their life,
Right.
and I'm annoyed
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
that I have to be
Yeah,
there.
like it just
Yeah.
doesn't make sense.
Like, I'm showing up
right.
already.
Like, why am I?
negative.
Why
Yeah.
are you going to do that to yourself? Right.
And by the evening, when I'd be on my way home, and I'd be like calling, like, "Hey, I'm heading home," and he'd be like, "How was it?" I'd be like, "Actually, it was kind of awesome. Like,
Aw.
the brides were great. Like, this was fine." And he's like, "You do this every time."
Yeah.
I'm like, "I
You
know,
psych yourself out.
I
Yeah.
know, but like, I can't book a year in advance for your wedding and then like find out that my daughter's like in a playoff
I know.
tournament,
Yeah.
and then be like,
I can't go.
now I'm gonna miss everything. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
this is a period of time.
1,000%.
It doesn't last, and I want to be
Yeah.
there for
and
it.
it's flying by.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, dude. I'm worrying about high school already for my oldest. Yeah,
So the weddings, you tried it, but I love that you were honoring yourself, and you're like, that's not my business. So then you stopped. Good.
Yeah. And then I just was like, I'm much happier with families.
I'm sure you were a great wedding photographer, though. I'm sure, like, whatever brides
Thank
were lucky
you.
enough to get
Yes.
you, were like, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like, I had the demeanor for it.
Yeah. But it was just a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just didn't have the patience.
Yeah.
So then
for it.
families started becoming a natural progression for you for photography. That's awesome.
Yeah, I was doing it anyway on the side. And that's like, I can give you an hour here or an hour there and still manage my, my time in my own personal life. I have to tell you, like, and this is like a little bit morbid to say, but as a photographer, you recognize this. I can't tell you how many times I have been in an experience where I have photographed a family and then a member has passed from the family and they're either reaching out to me to like get the photos or reaching out to me to say, oh my God, I'm so thankful that you took those.
Because we lost.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm like, how do I make that my like biggest selling point without being like
Morbid. I know
Yeah.
what you mean. I know. Time's
Yeah.
fleeting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fleeting. And was it like we're all on borrowed time, right? It's
All of
the
us.
only
All
currency
of
we
us.
don't know how much we have of. So seize the day, right? Carpe diem. Take the pictures, make the memories, like, because we just don't know. Like, I know firsthand, things can change in a minute.
Time.
You know?
Yeah. Unexpectedly.
Yeah, me too, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And I just like if this is a service I can provide to you that like seems kind of silly at the time and you feel weird, which I think I would also, you could also agree with me to say like I do my best to like not have you not feel uncomfortable
definitely.
in the situation where I get in front of a camera and I'm like, what do I do?
That's so funny. In front
know
of
what I
the
mean?
camera, you're
Can't do
like,
it.
"Whoa."
Can't do it.
But behind your
I can direct it because I can see it and be like, all right, let's do this.
You have the vision.
Yeah.
Right.
But like
You're
if
creative.
I'd have to like have a mirror in order to be like, no, Megan, do not do
Look
that.
like that.
You look crazy.
Yeah. Well, I remember like we did a photo shoot on the beach, like a sunset shoot,
Yeah.
and I had George and Michael, and I think Michael was probably like 3 at the time. So I had a 3-year-old and a dog on the beach.
Trying to get them all to cooperate.
But it was so much fun. Like Megan
know
was
kids,
great.
I know
She,
dogs,
Right. She
so-
like
You did
directed us
You
so
did
wonderfully.
sunset?
Yeah.
That's cool. I've seen people do sunrises to do that too.
Yes. Well, it's less busy at that time.
And do you find that there's trends, right? Like, has that been a trend? So,
Well, the hour before sunset and the hour after sunrise are the best days, like best times
Lighting.
for light. And, for example, if you want to do a place that's like just crazy busy, like the Brooklyn Bridge, what have you, like you have to do sunrise.
I know what you mean, because it is packed.
Yeah, because otherwise you've got 800,000
million
people,
people.
going, yeah,
Cars, yeah.
yeah.
But the
So,
sunrise, ooh, yeah.
yeah. And just like a lot of times with families, sunset right now is what, 8:30?
Yeah.
They're like, my kid goes to bed at 7.
True, especially with littles. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you've still got a young one.
Yeah.
And so it's like, well, we can do sunrise. Are you crazy?
And some people are, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And they're like, actually, not a bad idea.
Our kids are up probably anyway. So
Yeah.
right.
Do you have a favorite thing that you like to shoot? Is it like babies or like pregnancies or all of it?
Documentary.
Ooh,
I don't want to pose you.
I love that.
I just want to be there.
like a lifestyle shoot in a
Yeah.
way. Oh.
Yeah, but lifestyle has like, if you think about the terminology of it, lifestyle would be with minimal posing, but with posing. Documentary is like, I'm not there.
We
Yeah.
can follow somebody for a little bit and then capture it.
Yeah.
I like that.
I've never
Yeah.
even I've heard of that. I love that.
Just like, for me, what I like to photograph and what shows when I'm doing posed photography is hug more, touching, whatever, right?
The
But
embracing.
I'm personally not like a huggy, touchy, you can ask my husband, kind of person,
I'm not.
right? And so it's not necessarily authentic for some people
Yeah.
to like be doing that,
Yeah.
and like, especially if you have like a little bit of an older boy, for example, who you're like, hug your mom, and they're like,
Yeah.
Awkward.
yeah. So to capture like the ways that people show their love and affection through a documentary style that isn't always
That's so cool.
a touch or what have you, or maybe it is, and you catch those things like that they don't see,
The thing you didn't realize was happening.
Right.
Yeah,
Minks.
like the way that your child was looking at you when your back was turned.
Oh my
and-
God, how cool.
Yeah.
So do you follow someone around their home, I guess, for those types of shoots?
Yeah, it's not something that many people like. There are photographers who are well known for this, and she, in particular, the one that I'm thinking of, Kirsten Lewis Bethman, she will wake up with you, like sleep at your house the night before, and wake up with you and catch it. It's like a 24-hour thing. I mean, it's like you pay for a wedding to do that, and she travels the world. Like
do this. That's amazing.
Yeah. So for me to just like be in Monmouth County and just have this like small little like to
niche.
choose from, it's not for everyone.
Yeah. But that's
And
really
also
cool.
like, I want to be able to say like I can even do documentary in 30 minutes. Like, do you want to go to, even if it's like a picturesque location, like let's go to the beach, but I'm not going to pose you. I'm just going to follow you the whole time.
just play with
You
your
know?
kids
Right.
or playground or something, right? Like,
It doesn't always have to be like a full day or what have you.
I love that.
And I just did it recently at somebody's house. She was like, I don't like post photos. I'm like, oh my God, I love you. Let's go. You know? And I showed up at her house, and sure, they looked cute. So it wouldn't be true documentary in the sense that, like, they prepared for like, you know, hair and makeup or whatever for the photos.
They weren't in their mismatched jammies. That's
Right. But those are the, those are the things that really make it authentic. But yeah, I showed up and she was just like, all right, let's play in this room. Now let's play in this room. And let's play in this room. And they just did their thing. And I just like, and my cheeks hurt when I leave because I'm watching them like be so cute with their
beautiful.
kids.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the pictures always are just like so much better. I'm like, oh, look at this one.
Because
Like,
they're not forcing a fake smile.
yeah. Yeah.
And freezing up.
Yeah. And like forced smiles are never like truly what the child looks like either. You know, kids don't know how to smile.
No. Oh my God. My 4-year-old. Yeah. She always looks so, you know.
Yeah. The tucked lip.
But she's so cute. But
Yeah.
when she's smiling, when she's naturally happy, she's so cute.
Yeah. So if I'm doing a pose session, I'm just like, how loud can you laugh? And you know, like,
not
and like,
smile. Yeah.
like I'm gonna laugh and now you laugh, and just try to like get the moment in between the fake pose.
Yeah.
It's awesome that you understand kids. You're a mom.
Yeah.
So how cool for other families to feel comfortable with you because you understand.
Literally every shoot I'm at, the mom is like, or the dad, like, this is definitely the worst you've ever had. I'm like, nope, there's always worse, you know? And then it's a recurring situation where, you know, we left the shoot and we were like, there's no way she got anything.
Oh, I know, because everybody had a meltdown.
Yeah.
I've seen those Instagram
And then you
reels.
deliver this stuff and we're like, how did you get that?
No, truly, like, I can attest to that.
Yeah, because
seriously, I was like, I was, it's chaotic, right?
Toddler.
Right, and then I saw the picture, I was like, holy shit.
It's the moments in between. It's the moments in between.
Yep, it really is. Even like the second one we did in Asbury, it was like, you did my headshots, but it was like a quick little me and Michael thing too.
Right.
So many
bring
cute.
them along.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Do you have a favorite location? Like, do you like to be outside, be inside? Are you open for both?
So I don't love studio work. So inside is always like challenging with lighting, although sometimes it like the challenge is accepted, you know? So outside for sure.
That's cool.
Natural light.
I like that.
You know, shore sunset is like perfect.
Like the landscape.
You did cherry blossom ones.
Cherry blossoms.
OMG.
Cherry blossoms
beautiful.
are always
Very dreamy.
Yeah. That window is like
So
the
short.
smallest of all. Yeah, sure. The beach is fun. Like I have a park that I love. That's just, I don't think we went there. Just like a local park that just has the strangest. It's got like cacti.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
In New
Really?
Jersey.
Yes, we have one native to New Jersey.
Oh, wow.
I didn't
Fun
know
fact.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Prickly pear.
Oh,
which
wow.
my running joke is always like, oh, you want to take some of those to go for margarita?
That's so cool.
I'm in for margaritas.
Yes.
Always.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you do sessions too? Like I've seen where photographers would do like certain like sunflower sessions or holiday sessions.
Yeah, well, I mean, holiday is like is when everybody wants it, right?
I know. So how do you deal with that when everybody's
You
like,
got to offer 15 minutes.
and which
They
I'm
want
fine
one
with.
photo for their card.
And honestly,
Yeah, right.
I'm cool with that
Yeah.
because I'm busy. So just give me a quick cute
Yeah,
photo.
but in that situation, you're never gonna get my documentary stuff.
I know what you mean. It's gonna be the post.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 Like, what do you need for your card? All right, bing, bang, boom, out.
Next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do I love those? I love the money I get from
I know what
those.
you mean.
Yeah. You know, I love the back to back, and then I'm like, oh, now I have Christmas money, but they're not my favorite.
I know what you mean, and I appreciate that. Like, as an artist and a photographer, you want to have not the rush time.
Yeah.
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 I love that.
But that being said, I recognize that every situation allows me to interact with people and children and things like that. So I'm never in a bad mood when I leave there because, like, you know, whether it's somebody who comes back or somebody who I meet for the first time, I'm just like, I'm a talker. So it's like I get to ask questions.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like, too, with, like, shooting families, you still get that. You are a teacher, right, at heart, and so you like get to advise the children like that, like you're working with them in a manner that helps them bring out their best. You know?
Yeah.
Shine through.
I find myself giving lots of advice as a mother of
I can imagine.
Listen,
daughters or a mother of a middle schoolers or whatever,
and
even multiples.
So you know? You're in the stages of like elementary to middle. Any advice?
Nice. So, what advice do I give without a question first? You know, like what do I guide you with?
I think I'm the most scared of middle because I remember middle for me was definitely like a really stressful time. I feel like kids are awkward and they're kind of mean.
Yeah.
Right. So, okay. So I have a 7th grade daughter and I keep waiting for her to turn into that because it's just, you know, it's innate.
Yeah.
But I said to my husband, like, I think we're just doing a good job.
That's awesome.
So, like, she's not.
She still wants to hang out with you?
Yes, very
amazing.
much. Very much.
That's amazing.
She loves her friend time, you know, and she loves making plans, but she also loves, like, couch time with the fam.
Yeah.
Which is so sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it just, what I'm trying to do more than anything, and I think it's working, is, like, not closing any doors for her and being open to all conversations.
I love that.
You know?
I'm not freaking out, right, if she wants to talk about something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, relating it back to, like, when I was growing up so that she can understand that, like, I was once like her.
Yeah.
I went through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were kids, too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's a lot happening at that age.
Oh,
Emotionally, physically. So you yourself are also insecure. Like, there's just a lot.
It's a lot.
Right.
Yeah. So it's like...
And, you know, so, like, she'll, like, have a dance or whatever, and I'll, you know, and, like, right, and any crushes.
I love that you'll ask.
You know?
Yeah.
And then, like wording it nowadays, like, so when you decide who you like, you know?
I know.
Right.
Yes.
Trying to just not use anything that leads them to think I
Want a certain result.
want a certain
yes,
result.
I know.
Yeah.
Putting your opinion on it.
Yeah.
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 I appreciate that.
Yeah. So,
That's
and, I
awesome.
mean, you're getting there. Like,
I know. I have a 9-year-old, and it's just wild because it's like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Your experience will be different because it's a boy.
yes. Yeah. And then I have a 4-year-old daughter, but I know both. I mean, he's already emotional, and I think it's just sometimes, you know, he's happy, sometimes he's sad. I'm like, where do these moods come from? But that's just...
Yeah.
Their emotions changing.
I mean, my husband, my poor husband, with 3 daughters in the house and a wife, he's very patient. And if anybody can handle 3 daughters, it's definitely him. But there are some experiences where he's like, they cannot be mean like that. You know what I mean?
The
And
way
I'm
they
like,
talk or whatever to each other.
it's hormones. It's,
Yes.
you know, it's
I know
like being this
Do
age.
they ever take it out on each other? Because I have sisters. I have one of 3 sisters. And I remember sometimes we'd say things that would cut.
Yeah.
And then you get over it. But it was like, wow, I can't believe we were harsh.
But in our house, it's always a teaching moment.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like, don't be mean to your sister. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel better by saying that? Do you feel better for yourself by putting her down?
Yeah.
No. Okay.
I love that you say that. You ask that question because then they realize, wait a minute, why did I say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, so you think you're better than her? No, you're not. You're not. You're older than her. I'm older than you. I'm not better than you.
Yeah.
I'm just smarter than you.
I
You know?
love that.
We're all in this together.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Be
Yeah.
kind.
Yeah. Be nice and be there for each other.
Our nerves
Yeah.
are all frazzled and we can't take another fight.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And but what we have realized more than anything is, oh my God, and then my husband will be like, nobody told me how much food would run our lives.
Oh, yeah.
I could
Did you
imagine.
eat enough? You didn't eat enough. You ate too much. You ate the wrong thing.
You bought food. It's gone already. Where did it go?
Food.
Uh-huh.
You know?
And then if they
you
have
just
friends.
watch the crash and the burn, and you're just like...
And I'm sure if they have friends over, right? Because you have 3 girls. So if they have people over, it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. So like feeding them though, I feel like that's the easy part. It's like figuring out the right thing. I mean, my oldest she has the extremely fast metabolism and
wow.
she's burning.
She's active,
and
right?
She's extremely active. So she's burning calories. Lucky her, great body, right? You know, like, oh yeah, you're so skinny.
Yeah.
Because like it just burns right in you. But figuring out, you know, how to manage the behaviors and which are related to not enough sleep or not enough food.
Right.
You're right.
And that like how maybe growing up for us, our parents didn't realize those things.
You're
like
so
that it
right.
was just like,
I was just hangry.
oh, hormonal,
Right.
you know. Oh,
Yeah.
you know,
You're so
she's-
right, because I noticed
What
that.
do you use? Your time a month?
Yeah.
We're
No, I'm
dehydrated.
just tired.
I'm just tired.
really tired because I went to bed late or woke
Right.
up
Yeah.
super early.
Yeah, I'm sure, you know, hormones definitely, you know, I always talk about my mom, and I was in my 20s at this point, out of college, living back home before my next steps. And she would walk in the house from work and she'd be like, hello. And I'd be like, ugh,
Just her voice.
why are you breathing?
Right.
Maybe it's like I don't want to hear your chippy voice. Why are you so happy?
Yeah. And so, like, I don't know, maybe I was tired or hungry at that point,
Right.
but I also, like, want to be like, no, you're just a bitch, Meg.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so funny. I remember that too. It's like your voice annoys me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so funny.
So very exciting too. You're training for the New York City Marathon.
Whoa. 3 kids, photography.
I mean, I feel like you're
Whoa.
right, exactly.
Whoa.
And your 3 girls, them being active.
What a
Are they
great
gonna- Are they going to
example.
help you?
Yeah.
Are they going to help you train?
So, my whole family just ran the Spring Lake 5 mile.
As a
Really?
family?
5 miles,
I love
yeah.
that.
How did they do?
Everybody finished.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Even the 8-year-old into it?
Even the 8-year-old.
That's
So,
amazing.
nobody has, like, necessarily expressed, like, I love running yet. But they don't realize that they've been training all along. They play soccer and basketball, so
Right.
they run
There's
a lot.
a lot of
Yeah.
running. Yeah.
And my middle, this was a funny story because my middle I call them tired tears. She gets very tired, and everything it's impossible.
Emotional.
Guys,
I
yeah.
know. Yep,
Yeah.
I do.
And then, you know, so she's tired, and we're saying, oh, and she also sucks at eating. So we're like, you have to
Begging.
finish your
Yes.
XYZ
Yep.
before you can do whatever. I just can't eat it. I don't like it. And I'm never going to be able to run 5 miles. And we were like, what? Where did that come from? But
Aw.
she was like, it was weighing on her. And then she accidentally forgot to take her watch off during a soccer tournament because it was cold that day. So she was bundled up. And she was like, I accidentally forgot to take my watch off, which happened to be set to playing soccer.
Oh.
Oh, how did that happen? That's so crazy.
And it turns out I ran 5 miles in my
Oh,
game.
how cool. She didn't even realize she was doing it naturally.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that was
watches are
it.
good
She
for
was
that.
like, oh, I
Happy
could
little
do this
accident.
now.
Yeah.
So Dad has already run the marathon twice.
Whoa,
Okay.
that's amazing.
So for me to say I'm running the marathon, they're not impressed.
But so your husband's a runner, and that's amazing.
It's very easy for him.
So does he have
I find it
tips
to
for
be
you?
very difficult for me.
Does he have tips?
Well, our brother-in-law, my husband's sister's husband, has run the marathon something like 13 or 14
my God.
times.
Wow.
The New York City.
Yeah.
He does it every year.
That's an avid runner. That's awesome.
So that's where I'm getting my tips from.
That's
is-
amazing.
And so he's been running it, and we've been going, you know, prior to having kids, and then when we could find time in between
How awesome as a spectator.
to
Yeah.
spectate. And if you've never done it,
Yeah, I would
whoever
like to-
listens out there,
Yeah.
if you have never gone to New York City on Marathon Day, it is the single best day in New York City of the year.
My grandma lives in Brooklyn, and it runs right through her. She lives on 41st between 4th and 5th, and it runs right on 4th, and her son ran it. So my grandma got to sit outside.
Just from downstairs.
Yep, she walked down the block, and he came over, and it was the sweetest,
I
most
love
proudest
that.
moment, and it was beautiful.
Did you go?
I didn't go to that one, but I've been because my friend Dennis ran, and we got to like be at the end and watch him, and it's magical. Like just being there with
The
all
emotions.
the runners.
I mean, I'm like, I'm gonna cry the entire time I'm
Yeah.
running. Like, you know, and I remember the first time that I went and just like
It's beautiful. Right?
so much emotion
There's
and
everybody-
watching and being like, these people are crazy. Like, I could never do this, you know? And then you see the guy with no legs running, and you
that's
see the
inspirational.
ones that are pedaling,
Yeah.
and you're like, what a jerk I am.
Yeah. But you kind of hit the nail on the head, like what you said. For Neil, it comes easy, and for you,
Yeah.
this is going to be a challenge. But you're like, still, I'm
can do hard
gonna
things.
do it.
Yes.
Do hard
do
things.
hard things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've done a half twice.
Wow, that's awesome.
The first time I did it with no training. So
You just did it.
I trained to run, but I had no strength training. And I did it, and my feet like were numb and whatever. I was like, cool, did it, done, never doing it again. And then started working out regularly and pointing at Sue, our bone buddies, and did this last year. I did it in Brooklyn with a bunch of friends. We did it together.
The half marathon?
Yeah,
That's
the
awesome.
Brooklyn half.
Is it a big event or is it?
It's a big one, yeah.
That's cool. So you still feel the excitement and.
Yes, right. Which is like, I was like, I'm not choosing one that nobody even knows about.
Right.
Like, I want the fanfare.
Yes.
You want the energy.
I want the energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And because I had been strength training, I found it to be a lot easier to manage.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because when you think marathon, I just think cardio.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
but like strength
Oh,
training.
you need strength training.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Strong chunk.
Yeah.
Core,
Yeah.
all of that.
But I also like have no plan to complete it in any
I
certain
love
time.
that. Like you're not putting the pressure. Like I have to be done.
I don't need to impress anybody with
Right.
my mileage.
Will your husband
know?
run it too this time? Or
No. So he had said, "Do you want me to do it with you?" And I was like, "Okay, both of us training for a marathon
Yeah.
at the same time."
Ten.
Also, like he runs like 3 minutes faster than me per mile.
So he's not going to be staying with you.
Yeah, like you basically would be a fast walk. Like we're not
Right.
doing it. We wouldn't be doing it together.
I know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like no.
So your family will be there that day, I'm sure, right? That's amazing. How cool.
And through this, you're raising money for Teach for America.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes. So Teach for America. So to bring it back to my teaching is a program that it makes education equitable. So Teach for America is in inner cities throughout all of America, and it takes teachers straight out of school. I think it's a 2-year program. I want to say 2 to 3. And you choose an inner city from which to teach and provide opportunities, for kids that otherwise may not have them. Now, granted, it was hard to find somebody that, like, a team to run for. So, like, did I seek out Teach for America? Not necessarily, but ironically, my husband is a Teach for America alumni. And it's a very, very, very hard program to get into.
Wow.
And it looks great on a resume, I will say. Like, anybody who gets this on the resume,
It's a big
they're on the top.
So
yeah.
is this throughout the whole country too?
Yeah.
Teach for America? That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So I'm running for the New York City
Teach for
location.
Amazing.
But prior to meeting my husband, he did it. So he taught for 2 years in Harlem.
Wow.
No, 1 year in Harlem.
Like straight out of
9/11, by the way, was his second day of work.
Oh my God.
And
Wow.
is this straight out of being a graduate too? Like,
Yeah.
New
Straight from
teacher.
school.
Wow. That's
Yep.
yeah.
So he was in Harlem for a year,
It's amazing.
and then he transferred to Newark, and he was in Newark
Wow,
for 2
that's
years
amazing.
after that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that how you guys met from like teaching?
No, I picked him up when he was bartending in Maxwell's in Hoboken.
That's hysterical. I love it.
Yeah, and I mean, we both went to Rutgers. We knew a lot of the same people.
Small world, right? Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
vetted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very important.
Yep. Yeah. I was like, okay, I would like to know you. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. So that was 20 years ago.
Oh, so
This
amazing.
year we've known each other, been together 20 years.
Look at this
Wow.
beautiful life.
Yes, truly.
3 kids, photography, professor, running marathons.
Mm-hmm.
So cool.
We've all got our own stories.
And in and of your community,
I know.
Yes.
PTA, you guys
Oh
do a
yeah.
lot of
So
stuff.
yes, you do the PTA too.
So my husband is president of
What?
the PTA.
That's
Yeah. So
amazing.
when our oldest started in the school, he was like, I want to change the face of the PTA.
I love that because I feel like when I go to the PTA and I see a couple of dads, and I love to hear that a dad is president of PTA. That's amazing.
Right. I mean, my running joke is like, oh, yet another job that a man took. But
No,
really,
I know, but it's cool to see the dads involved.
he was
Right.
like, I want it to be a
Be
thing.
involved.
Like, I want to show that, like, dads can do this too.
Yeah.
That everybody thinks
I love
PTA is
that.
a mom thing.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
You think that right away. So
Yeah.
president.
So he's the president.
That's amazing. And then do you help and
Well, by proxy, I get stuck doing things, but yes, but
Yeah.
within there, like I do the yearbook because I'm a photographer, so
That's
I
so
take a lot of
cool.
photos for the yearbook,
Yeah.
I run the talent show with another friend of mine,
Oh, that's
which is like
amazing.
a
That's a
major
big
undertaking.
undertaking.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
the kids love it. I didn't really understand the
It's the
PTA.
norm to them
Yeah.
that we would be involved in it. And so it's just showing our kids, you know, that we are always going to be present, you know, coaching their sports.
And do you know,
My
I feel
husband and
like
I have both done that too.
I feel like that helps with your middle schooler being the reason why she wants to sit on the couch with you. The reason why she's so open to you. It's so important, I feel like, to connect with them and be involved in their school lives. They're like, and get to know, because then they're like, oh, mom's invested in my life.
Yes.
Like,
Plus, I'm cool.
Yeah.
totally cool mom.
I'm like a cool mom.
Not like a regular mom.
Yeah.
I joke with my son. He calls me cringe mom, my 9-year-old. But I'm like, cringe means cool, right?
Well, they only say that to the people they love the most.
Right? That's how
Of
I
course.
feel. I'm like, he's telling me cringe because
Of
it's
course.
cool.
An alpha
Because we're like,
speak.
Yeah.
I love you. And they're like,
Yeah.
"Ugh."
You're cringe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I love that. Listen, if you can, and you decided to have children, and you can, doing all that you can to be involved, to show that investment, to show that commitment to being the parent, I think is everything.
And she'll go for their, because it's crazy, because as a parent, you have your own life, but they're experiencing life.
Yes.
And you have to realize, they have to feel like you're invested in their life.
Of course.
Like,
And everything you do, they are paying attention. Like, you're kind of leading by example and
yeah.
everything.
100.
You know, which I have to be reminded sometimes when I'm cursing.
same.
No, same. I you know, fly off the handle.
Yes,
with dumb
my
shit.
son will even tell me, like, can you stop cursing?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, I did.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm like, yeah. Learning to say sorry to I'm sorry, I should not have reacted that
Yes.
way.
And that was something that was very hard for me to learn. And in my relationship, I had to learn that. But I see my daughter is learning that very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
know.
apologizing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Because when they see you apologize, they realize take ownership.
Right.
Yeah.
If you did something wrong, take ownership.
I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
still learning to manage my emotions
Yes.
too. At
We're not
42 years
perfect.
old, right?
Yeah. And I
You
try.
know?
Yeah, that's important to teach your kids too. I'm not perfect.
Nope.
I'm gonna fly off the handle, and I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that.
Right.
Yeah. It's their fault.
But it's like when mom curses, that's when we know that she's serious.
Uh-huh.
You know? Put your things away. Put your things away.
Oh
Put your
my-
effing things away. And then they were put away.
Suddenly they pay attention.
God, why are you yelling? Why are you cursing? Because you didn't listen the
Uh-huh.
first fucking 4 times.
So funny, but so
Motherhood.
true.
Great. It's beautiful. We love it.
I wouldn't have it any other
No,
way.
seriously.
Yeah.
It's the best.
And you're in the thick of it.
Yeah.
We all are. Yeah, it's all good. And
Yeah.
it's so cool for your daughters to see that you're doing photography and you have a passion for it. Because hopefully that will lead them to discover their passion
For
in
sure.
life.
Absolutely. And pursue it. The world
Yeah.
opens up for you when you are doing what's here.
Yeah.
Especially if you show them, you know, it's not about what makes the most money
I love that. Yeah.
or on, like, you know, being the most successful or getting the highest degree. Choose where you will be happy.
Yep.
Yeah, and I know it's not always a race to be like, I have to be the best photographer. I have to be the best. No, I have to be the best for me,
Yeah.
the best for my situation, for my life. Like, even as a realtor, I don't have to be the number one realtor in New Jersey. Like, cool, somebody else can be the number one realtor in New Jersey, but I want to be the best in this moment in my life of what
Right.
I can give
Yeah.
to my clients and to my family. Like, that's what's important.
You hit the nail on the head.
Amen, sister.
So.
Well, we will be sure to link all
Yes.
of your
So,
stuff
are you on
our
social?
podcast.
Like,
Oh,
obviously, your photos are on Insta. Is that the best place?
So I use my Instagram mostly for personal because every photo I take is an advertisement. And it's like I could have a business page.
I know what you mean, separate it, but it's a lot of work.
Yeah, but I'm like, no, get to know me.
Yeah.
You know? And my kids, they'll be approached like, I know you. Okay,
Yep.
Mom, what are you doing? But now that I have a middle schooler, it's like, you got to be more careful.
I know,
Like, what you're
to
posting.
embarrass them.
Yeah, like, is this okay?
I know, same. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, and now she has her own Instagram, and so it's like,
Mm-hmm.
I'll tag it, and I'll be like, you're not going to share that, are you? And she's like, no.
No. So funny.
You can, but I'm.
Yeah.
Do you have a website that people can find you?
Yeah.
What's your
Megan Khichi Photo. Megan Khichi Photo is my Instagram, my website.
Awesome. And we'll make sure to link it all,
Yeah.
but definitely follow and like.
Yeah.
And your Teach for America, too. We'll put that on there. So
Yes.
if anyone would like to contribute
Yeah.
to Teach for America and Megan's name to her team,
What a
she's
great
going to
cause.
put in the work. We can at least put in the
I will
cash.
finish.
Yeah.
That's my only promise.
Oh, my God. Well, thank you so much for coming on today. It was great to have you.
Thank you.
Thank you
This
all
was
for
fun.
listening. Make sure to like and subscribe for more great content.
Yes.